We are tonight's entertainment.
Hey guys, it's Maverick. Welcome back to another VHS related video. Today, Kelskii made a video, next monster in VHS, and it's Deathwire. She does a little theory craft of like the abilities. I highly think Deathwire is the fourth killer or the fourth monster in VHS. Could be a bit ranged ability, I'm not sure, but just because he's in the background, feature presentation, I feel like once we get Deathwire, they'll replace it with another monster, and that'll be the fifth monster, and who, will speculate with him, and it'll be a occurring thing all the time. But with teen, there's no way to know who the next teen is, but people think the next teen's Reggie, but there's no like poster or anything, so we'll have to see. I wanted to see this little theory craft. Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look. And good job on your like was that done in like Photoshop or something like that? That actually looks almost close to the game. So after focusing for 0.7 seconds, Deathwire will shoot a grappling hook at an object or a wall. So you could shoot at a teen or a wall, so I could somewhat imagine. The grappling hook will then pull the monster towards the object or wall at great speed. Any teen in the line of the grappling hook will be staggered, following their movement speed, slowing their movement speed for 2 seconds. So let's say I shoot it at a wall, and then I'm going towards it. A teen somehow runs past. I don't know how that. I don't think teens will run past the hook though. Also, any teen in the line of the grappling hook. So I guess it's not really a ranged ability, and who knows how far it goes too. I wish it would say how far it went, but and then he goes back. So it's like wart, but you have to like land it. So it honestly could be hard. So it's a ranged attack, but you don't get the hit. So like a backup teen could be behind the corner and like save the fellow teen who got staggered somewhat in a way. So I'm just trying to see if you hit a teen, they'll just be staggered. It's not a hit. That's kind of weird because it's a freaking grappling hook. I mean, that should pierce the teen in my opinion, but I don't know. And I want to know how far it goes too. And I could see mutations. I don't know if she'll talk mutations, but I could see one where it goes hecka far but longer focus time. That could be pretty good, but it's just like, so that's pretty interesting. It's like he doesn't get a speed boost, he doesn't get the leap. You just have to aim at a wall and go, and it's interesting. I'm just trying to think of certain maps. I need to know how far it goes. That's one of the biggest things I want to know. Another thing, I thought that would be his weapon. So you got Wart's claws, you got the claws of werewolf, and then you have Is it in his left hand or right hand? I think it's his right hand. The sickle for the doll master, and his little creepy hand doing that little creepy animation. This time it'd probably look like this, maybe, or maybe just one arm, and just like how he's posing, and he'd probably like that's. I thought that'd be his weapon, but it could be a gadget thing where one time it's like a sword, and he could swap it out with something else. So we'll have to see. It could switch. Okay, we got a shockwave. Defense ability. And she said earlier, every monster's got like a speed, defense, and a locate. So this is his defense. After focusing for 1 second, Deathwire releases a blast of static shock that causes all living teens, so they have to be healthy, or they can't be injured, within 30 meters to jolt in fear. Jolted teens are unable to attack or perform most actions for 8 seconds. Has a cooldown 30 seconds. So this is like the Howl, but better, because it said or unable to attack or perform most actions. I'm not really sure, because with Howl you can still vault, but imagine with this guy, you won't be able to vault. That could be pretty dang dirty. Yeah, so it's basically like Howl. When I saw her thumbnail, I almost thought that he'd have an electricity force field or something around him, but this one kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, this is like Howl on repeat. Because Dollmaster, he just kind of escapes. That's his defense. He just leaves. Werewolf howls. Wart has acid armor. This guy is like Howl 2.0. Much better. All right. Now for the focusing. After focusing for 1.5 seconds, Deathwire accesses a sensory scanner within the field of vision for 10 seconds. If any living teen is within the scan range, the outline of where the teen was revealed to Deathwire for 5 seconds within the field of vision. So I don't think this can go through walls. Maybe not. I feel like this should go through walls, because what's the point? I feel like you'll just see a teen if you see a teen. This should go. If this doesn't go through walls, I ain't touching Deathwire, because in my opinion, right now I need a monster with good location, a good location ability, and I think Werewolf does that for me. Kind of Dollmaster. Wart I don't like unless I hit up Mimic, which I never touched Mimic with him. But if this does not go through walls, I am digging it. It needs to go through walls. Okay, she said something along the lines of wall hacks, so that needs to happen. Because what's the point? It needs to be wall hacks. It needs to be wall hacks. And one thing that I imagined was he would do some sort of animation, and then it's almost like a sonar radar type thing that he would do. Maybe that fits more of a submarine. I'm not sure if it fit a Terminator robot like Deathwire, but that's kind of what I imagined. So some sort of, you'd see like a ray, like you're looking through his eyes, and his eyes is almost like a red vision ray, and it'd go sweep back and forth, and you would see kind of like I forgot his name. He's an operator in Rainbow Six Siege, Heartbeat or something like that. Vision, Pulse. His name is Pulse, I think. Something like that, where it'd go back and forth, and you'd see where teens are. That'd be slick as hell. And I noticed the little icon in his picture. He has like a crosshair, and she used it for his locate ability. I kind of think this might be a ranged killer, because a crosshair, that almost, I get like aiming vibes. Like when you look down a crosshair, you see like you're aiming. So I feel like he might be a ranged killer in some way. Because she's talking about a perk, but she was also saying Deathwire should get the ability, but not other monsters. Because all the monsters can feast, but they're kind of thinking, what's the point of feasting? It's kind of, the reward's not even worth the pro's not even worth the con, or the con's not worth the pro. I think she meant to say, because she's saying Deathwire should be able to silently incognito mode when feasting. Like you can't see where he is. They could still calm. They got comms. Like high MMR teens are gonna call that out. So it's kind of like it almost doesn't even matter, because they could just ping themselves. But I think what she's trying to get at is a perk coming from Deathwire, or maybe just a perk that can go for any monster, where it costs a lot of perk points, but you will not get detected while feasting. But at the same time, it's like they could just ping you out. So you might as well go for, well, there's already a perk in there where you can, when you feast, you get more of that feast meter. So it's cool, but it's kind of useless, because they'll just ping you. They say, he's on me, he's feasting. So it'd be a waste of perk points. Okay, I'm going to talk about a leak that someone said, and then the creator here, Kelskii, said something about, I don't like leaks because they ruin the actual experience. And that's kind of true. So I'll put a timestamp real quick if you don't want to see this part. It's about his ability. So he's saying he's going to be able to transform into a car or something. I remember seeing a leak on it. Someone also talked about another leak about a monster, which I won't say it, but she said, I don't read any leaks. It ruins the experience. That's kind of true. Same with Smash Bros. Like they'd always say the leaks of the next fighter. It's like, yeah, kind of killed the surprise. But turn into a car. I don't know what to think. I almost imagine, because we can't see his legs, I imagine he has like wheels under his legs. So he'll be like a Paul Blart Mall Cop, that little mall freaking transporter, the wheels on those. I feel like that's his bottom half, because we only see the top half. So I imagine he's got wheels or something, or he'll be able to transform it or something. But transform into a car? Okay, not an actual car, but I don't see that happening. Even a mini car. He'll probably have like wheels or something. I don't know. It'd be pretty interesting. Well, that's about it. Thank you, Kelskii, for that pretty cool Deathwire concept theory thing. I've been all over Deathwire, so that's why I did this video. I mean, if anyone else doesn't have theory craft, it depends on the monster. I seen Gavin. Yeah, just Gavin Bennett. He's another VHS content creator. He did Murder Ghost, who's you can see a poster of Murder Ghost. His was pretty slick. I commented on that video. You could check his video out and look at my comment. I basically said all my thoughts there. But anyway, I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and VHS Early Access, as the filming of this video is not out, but it's coming. So it's good. Progress will be saved. Let's freaking go. I'll see you guys in the future videos to come. Peace out.